Well, hi everyone. Normally I'm in front of the camera, not behind the camera. And what we're doing today, of course, is welcome to everybody. Welcome to Windows 10. Yeah, the new Microsoft Windows 10, the big upgrade from whatever Windows you've been using. This is the new operating system that Microsoft is now pushing. And there's a lot of things that need to be known about this program besides, yeah, there it is and let's put it in. I was checking the internet and trying to find information before I went ahead and did the install myself, and really couldn't find good information on it right now. And so for some reason today I thought, I should just put a quick YouTube video out and just sort of let everybody know there's good and bad in this program, just like there has been in the past. And no, I am not happy with Windows 10 at all. In fact, it has pretty much brought me down to a grind. And this machine I'm showing right here, this is the screen to my main flagship computer, and there are issues, and there's just one thing after another. But the first problem we ran into is, whenever you put an operating system in, you always kind of, everything kind of blows out, and you got the new operating system, nothing in it, got to bring all your programs back. The cool thing was was Windows 7. These are all my old programs from Windows 7 still in there. It was more like a service pack, and it's kind of like updated it. So that was really cool. Kept everything. Granted, I had to re-sign myself into a few things and, reinitiate the account and agree to their terms or whatever to use the software. But basically, Windows 10 came in clean and really didn't, blow out all the old programming and wipe out my whole computer, so I didn't lose everything I had or something. Everything's still here, so that part was pretty good. But what happens is, because it's a new program and it's a different operating system, immediately I was looking for certain things that I'm pretty much I use day to day. And the developers sometimes, I'm not sure where they're coming from, but they seem to have a different idea about what is and what is not used. So when I went down here and I thought, well, I'm going to look at my computer, I'm going to look at some devices I want to just clean off, like in this case an SD card that I use. And again, I was like, well, I have no idea where to go or what to do. I'm lost. And so what happened was I put an SD card in. Now Windows 7 would pop up and offer you a set of terms here and say, okay, which program out of these, do you want to open that card with? And that was cool. Well, Windows 10 for some reason asked it once, and I says, well, that particular shot, the data that day, was 2 pictures. So I wanted the 2 pictures, and I just wanted them like, Picasso for like some, something quick. I wasn't in any big terrible hurry. So after I was done that, I loaded some data from another computer that I was using, but what I wanted was I had some video, so I wanted to use the video. So the video is on here, and of course I'm going to plug this in the machine right now and just show you, here's Windows 10 and here's what's happening now. It automatically goes to a download for a computer, in this case for a picture from Picasso 3, and I have no idea why I'm there. In fact, there's no files. It says there's nothing there, which, okay, fine. This is Windows 10. This never happened before Windows 7, but here's Windows 10 and it's doing this. So be warned, there's going to be issues. I'm going to take that out and close that back off. Okay, close it anyway, yes. Now the next thing, I'll refresh this page. The next problem I've got is if I want to clean this thing off now, I can't. If I well, I can, I guess, but I just don't know how, because Windows 10 didn't seem to really come with much of instructions. Vice President Joe mentioned how he's in, off the ground and you could get working right away. So I've got all these boxes here that they included in this package, and if I want the weather, I can go outside and take a look at the sky. I can pretty much tell you what's going to happen. Calendar, that's a real big upgrade. I've got a picture of something here. I have no idea what product or what picture that's taking it from. I was going to use Cortana just to check it out, but you have to sign in to a Windows Live program or something and be registered with Microsoft, which I have never been. I don't use their mail. I do not use their Explorer. I like Google, Chrome, I like Firefox, I like some of the other third parties. I don't care for the Microsoft family of operating systems and some of the junk that they put out. So this creates a huge problem, because now you can still use them, but they don't seem to be working very well. And I'll just like open Google Chrome up now and look at this thing. I mean, it's just and the page is starting to come up, and I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting and I'm waiting, and and we're still waiting. The page still hasn't loaded. So this is Windows 10. Yeah, great. This and something about Drive just popped up over here. And the last time I tried to use this, it actually asked me to tap the screen. Now, this is not a touchscreen system. This is an older HP, a couple of years old, so it doesn't have touchscreen. So if I tap the screen, I could probably smash it with a hammer or something. That might fix my window problems, but that's really not it. So for you users that have Windows 7 and you want to migrate into this Windows 10, be warned, okay? You're not going to lose everything. It doesn't look like you're going to lose anything because I got all my stuff back. So I'm pretty, like I said, I'm pretty happy about that. But there's glitches and there's problems. The other problem I have right now is my business has been down for about 4 or 5 days. We can't print anymore. I don't know what happened, but we've lost our printer. Now, I can go to the printer and find a printer over here in the little icons, or okay, maybe it's not there. I don't know where they put the device stuff anymore. They've moved everything around. And so when I get the printer open, it sees the printer there. But instead of printing, it now saves it to a document file that I don't want, a PDF file, and matter of fact, that's not printable, and it puts it over there into a document. I'm like, I don't need this kind of aggravation with a Microsoft system. So that's the next problem I noticed. The other problem is it has popped up a few times and keeps asking me to tap the screen. And like I said, I'm thinking tapping it with a hammer and we'll just get this job over with. But there's just really a lot of bugs. This is sort of like reminds me of the good old Windows Vista and how it was going to be so much better than other previous programs. XP was really a good one, so let's not knock it around completely. The other weird thing was I never had QuickTime, but I see it up there now. Now if we want to use Cortana, for example, or go to the Microsoft Store, it does this. And everything looks kind of good, and it's like, okay, I got a store here. So I see some, really a pile of junk here. I'm really not interested in any of this stuff they have here. But there was an Adobe Express free. Oh, okay, so we'll click on that. And free looks good until you start seeing what it actually does. And I thought, well, maybe I can, I can get it. So I clicked on it, and it goes to a Microsoft account, and it asks for Outlook or Hotmail or LiveCom, MMS. I don't have those accounts, okay? I don't use your junk, Microsoft, from that. I don't want your junk. So I have to say that that's locked me out. So anything in this store I can't buy or I can't use because I don't want that other junk that's in there. Just like their Explorer. I don't use their Explorer. I don't like it, never have. So I guess all I'm saying right now is here's Windows 10. That's what it looks like. There's a lot of issues that I'm not happy about. Very displeased overall with it, and it doesn't look like it's an operating system. It looks like it's a service patch to Windows 7 to try to fix some bugs, but it really doesn't, and it creates some new bugs that I now have that didn't have before. So the other problem I'm having, just simple things. I had a really nice desktop screen back here, and I really liked it. I'd like to have it back. I can't find it. It's not here anymore. I don't know where it went to. They have one with a beach and a rock, but somebody's running across my screen jogging, which I thought was really stupid. If you have a landscape picture, you don't have people jogging in the middle of the landscape picture. So who's the bozo at Microsoft that came up with that one? I have no idea. Apparently they didn't envision, or they had never taken photography. They had no clue, and they probably made big dollars out of the big decision here to have somebody jogging in the middle of a beach. And I can't even show you that because I don't know how to. Oh, there it is. Maybe display settings. Let's see if we can find that. Features, no. Oh, I'm hitting the mouse button right now and nothing's happening. So like I said, this computer was working great until we put Windows 10 in. Oh, there's something just popped up, but I don't know what all that snap garbage is. I don't really need it. Tablets, no tablets around here. Storage, okay, where's the features? Okay, what is the feature? I have no idea. This is got my Adobe stuff in here, and that's another thing. Adobe has also caused some issues with the system over the years and has been a real pain, but Windows 10 now amplifies the pain, so it even hurts even more. So I guess I better tell you right now, I've been running my business for the last 4 days off an old Apple because that's the only way I can open my programs and print my required labels and do my documentation work that I need to do, because this thing is now down. So just letting everybody know. Thanks for watching, guys, and I wish I had better news.